Today we are doing a Botox procedure, and Botox is the most common aesthetic procedure in the world. And what it does is it paralyzes the muscles. So it makes all those wrinkles just softer. And a lot of people use it preventively as well, because if there's 3 or 4 months where you can't grimace, now you're not making those lines deeper, and it helps to relax that area for longer. So all age ranges can do Botox. There's really little risk of side effects too, because it only radiates out a quarter. So, I've answered questions on Real Self and things like that where they ask about why their arm is tingly after Botox, and it has nothing to do with the Botox itself. It only radiates out a quarter. So I'm going to show you the typical areas that people do Botox, which is usually the glabella, or where we have 11s, the frontalis muscle, which is where the forehead muscles are, where the forehead wrinkles are, and then around crow's feet. So lots of times we'll get wrinkles that come all the way out to our hairline, especially this one. But as long as we keep Botox there, you can't squint, you can't scrunch, and so those lines are magically improved. Sometimes people do bunny lines along the side of their nose. Sometimes people do these muscles down here that pull down so you can actually get a little bit of a lift. And then sometimes people do their neck as well, which can soften those cords down here too. There's medical reasons for Botox as well. The medical reasons we use it for are hyperhidrosis. So when you sweat from the armpits or the hands or the feet, you can put Botox there, and that can stop that sweating for a year. And a lot of masseter muscles. We do a lot of masseter muscle injections, which if you grind or have TMJ, or you have a lot of headaches in the morning because you are grinding or clenching, you can relax those masseter muscles without affecting your chewing, and it can actually help shape your face into a nice triangular shape, which is the triangle of youth. But today we're going to do the most common areas for Botox, which is going to be crow's feet, between the eyebrows, which is the glabella, and the forehead muscles. So we're going to start over here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, smile for me for a sec. Okay, relax now. All right, I'm going to start right up here. 1, 2, 3, little love right there. Good job. I'm going to go down a little further. Excellent work. And we're going to go down a little farther. And you got to really be aware though of counterfeit Botox. So if you find a Botox price that seems too good to be true, it probably is. I get inundated basically every day with buy cheaper Botox from us, and it's from China or somewhere like that that's not legitimate Botox. So you have to be wary of where you are going to get injections. So I'm going to go to the other side. The other nice thing to know, at least here at RejuvenationMD, that out of over about 45,000 offices, we're in the top 1% with how much Botox and filler we do. So we do a lot of it. And you definitely want to go to somebody that has a lot of experience. Here we go. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. Turn your head a little away from me. Yep. We're going to go. And it generally takes anywhere from 3 to 4 days up to 2 full weeks to work. There we go. A couple more. So you don't want to come the day before you have an event. You want to come about 2 weeks before you have an event. All right, you're doing great. How you feel?
Good.
Okay, great. And I have a little gauze here so you can hold that. And you're not bleeding, but that's something to do with your hands. There you go. So let's come over here. And I'm going to just balance on your nose. And now I'm going to treat your glabellar complex here. So I'm going over your left corrugator, 1, 2, 3, or your left eyebrow, I should say, to you, into the left corrugator. 1, 2, 3, hi. All right. Does it feel okay? What does it feel like? Does it hurt?
No, it's just a little tiny injection.
There we go. Good job. Here we go again. There we are. There we go again. There we go. You okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we just have a little bit more up top. So now we're going to move to her forehead muscles. Well, forehead muscle, I should say. It's one big muscle called the frontalis muscle. Let's start up here. Over here. Up again. Turn a little to me. Excellent work. One little baby unit here, as opposed to the adult units. And then we're going to go over here. Last one there. And you are all done. So what I would tell you, I want you to do for the next hour is some facial exercises, which means every time you hear a commercial on the radio or you stop at a red light, I want you to furrow and raise your eyebrows and smile. And the people in the car next to you think you're crazy, but that's okay. And then I always say if you're going to go home to kids, though, you're probably going to do all of those things anyway. Sometimes we furrow, sometimes we raise our eyebrows, and sometimes we smile at them. So that for the next hour, those are called facial exercises. Just helps it work into the muscle a bit better. If you forget, it's still going to work. And then for the next 3 or 4 days, I don't want you putting pressure on these areas. So if you have a massage scheduled tomorrow, you're going to want to put the facial cradle way up here, not right on top of the injection spots that we did. And you have a couple little bumps, those are going to go away in about 10 minutes or so. So in just a little bit, nobody's going to know where you were or what you were doing, which is good. And then in anywhere from 3 to 4 days up to 2 whole weeks, and you're going to be smooth as butter. And it will last you 3 to 4 months. So, and then you'll be back because it is highly addictive, which is its main problem. But that's okay because we're all here. We're all in the addiction pool together. But that is an injection of Botox for you. So if you want to learn more, come and see us at RejuvenationMD.